Welcome back, Algebra Half. Lesson 89. Can you believe we're that far already? Well, Lesson 89 has a couple funny names. Trichotomy axiom and symbols of negation. Sounds like alien speak. It's not too bad. We'll be okay. We've discussed how we can compare by using things like less than, equal to, greater than, -4 related to 4, less than 4 because it's further left. When something's further left on our number line, that means it's less than. When 2 points can be graphed on the same spot, we'd say they are equal to. Now, the word axiom simply means something that's true, like a rule, or something we need to believe. Trichotomy, you see a prefix there. What do we think number for tri usually means? There's 3 of something, 3 parts. So we have a rule that comes in 3 parts. Maybe you've never thought about this before, but 2 numbers can only be related to each other in 3 possible ways. All numbers can only be related in 3 possible ways. You know them as greater than, less than, or equal. Now you might say, sometimes we have this, right? Well, that's only because we maybe don't know exactly what numbers are over here. Greater or equal to. But if we knew what this number was, it would have to be either greater than, less than, equal to. It has to be one of those things. Now, the symbols of negation means we're talking now about those symbols. This is the greater than symbol. This is the less than symbol. Equals, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. They're used to denote things that are equal or not equal. We can negate each of these symbols by drawing a slash. I'll show it in a different color to show you. A slash means opposite of, complete opposite of. We are negating the symbols so that we could say 4 equals 2 plus 6? No. Or 7 is greater than or equal to 10? No. And I apologize if I said any of these backwards. I almost need the numbers on either side to be able to read it correctly. Remember, the open goes towards the bigger. That's how I remember. So we can negate them and say opposite is true by using a slash mark, which makes sense. It proves that it's false. Now we can graph. Remember, graphing, this is a dot versus, or sorry, these are circles. These are circles and these are dots. This includes, this does not. Nice little rhyme. So if I wanted to graph x is less than 2, we remember that would mean finding 2, pointing it to the left, but since it's not equal to, we have to make it an open circle, and we would go this way, right? Am I good? Now, we have to make it so it's not this. Let's try negating it, which means it's the exact opposite. What's the exact opposite of less than? Well, it's greater than or equal to. Those are the opposites to each other. So if I'm thinking, what are the opposites for each of these? It's this, it's this, it's this, I guess. It's, nope, that and that. See how we add equal to when there isn't one, and we take it away when there is. Those are the opposites. So if I said graph x is not less than 2, then I would write this in my work. What is my graph? I would make the dot because of this, and I would point it the way I need to. This is an important step because it ensures that we do every last thing that we need to do. Please, when it has a negated symbol, you write what it should be before you attempt to graph, okay? When graphing a negated symbol, write what it should be before attempting your graph. Look at practice A. It says on page 281, x is not equal to or less than -1. Well, that means it must be a number that isn't equal to 1 but it has to be bigger than 1. If it's not this, that means it's any number that's greater than and it can't be equal to 1. Because we said all of these cases aren't true, only these cases are true. So find your 1. Now tell me this way. Oh, but I put a dot. I keep doing that. Open circle this way. Make sense? Try, practice B and C. Pause and rewatch anything on here if it helps.